now. Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Head Coach Tim Evans here with you, and this is our new assistant coach, Mr. Will Hurst. We're happy to bring you Wolfe County High School esports action live from Wolfe County Wolves Esports Arena. Today's matchup is going to feature an inter-squad scrimmage between the state semifinalist Wolves Blue and the Wolves White team.
Both teams have some new members this season, so this should be a good matchup, although I do think that the blue team may have an advantage in this one.
Yes, I think they'll definitely be the favorites to win this one. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button so we can get those subscribers. That way you can keep up with the team and watch our matches live on YouTube this season. Okay, let's go over the starting lineups. Will, you want to go over our starting lineups?
Yeah, so for the blue team, we have Cody Sargent in the top lane, Jarrett White playing ADC with Jeremy McKinney as his support. Brendan Bush is playing middle lane, and Cameron Caskey in the jungle.
All right, so a couple new comers here. Jarrett White goes by Jay Breezy. He's on the blue team this season. Cameron Caskey is Zanali is his new name, and he'll be doing the jungle. So we'll keep an eye out on those players. All right. Now for the white team that they're scrimmaging against today, we've got junior Matt Riley, who goes by the name X-Abject, taking on the ADC bot lane role. Junior Logan Creech, Bad Boy. Senior Blake Blackburn, that Ginger Blake. And the white team has two new members, senior Dylan Prophet, who goes by Dilly Bar, and junior Blake Halsey, who goes by the name Blake Halsey 25. So should be a good matchup. Let's check in on our champ select here and see how things are going. Okay, so looks like we are almost through with our band phase. Okay. Got any comments, Mr. Hurst?
So far, it looks like they've got some bans on some of the better champions of each team. I see, believe Gnosis is banned, one of Cody's best players.
Oh yeah.
He usually gets that banned out every game. It's a very dangerous split pusher.
Looks like they banned Ash as well. No, Brendan has good luck with Zed, so should be a good matchup. Got Draven, Yasu. Matt always comes in strong with Caitlyn, so that'll be interesting to see how he holds up against the blue team this match.
Both teams have some roster changes this season, so it'll be interesting to see how they can adjust to their new teammates. Cameron has made his transition from ADC to jungle, which is a big difference in play calling, and he will have a lot more map vision but a lot less ability to carry. So that will be a big adjustment for him. Looking back to last season, the Wolves Blue made it all the way to the state semifinals, an impressive feat for such a small school in the district.
Yeah, you know, here at Wolfe County High School, we're just so thrilled with our student competitors, and we hope to have another successful season this year. So, you know, we had such an amazing season 0. Wolves Blue was one of only 4 teams in the nation to go undefeated during the regular season. Each week featured matchups of the best teams, so they were going up against other teams with the best records. Each week we continued defeating the highest ranked teams until we'd faced everyone in the top 10. We were just so thrilled and excited to have such a successful first season. And even though we came up short in the state playoffs, we did get to bring home a really nice KHSAA state semifinalist trophy. So I really got to give a huge shout out to so many people, including our athletic director, Robert Scott Creech, Principal Greg Creech, Assistant Principal Chad Rudd, Superintendent Kenny Bell, and the Technology Coordinator Lou Brewer. They've all went above and beyond, helping us with the technology aspect of making esports a reality here in Wolfe County. So,
And it's a big deal for such a small school like this, kind of an underdog coming in. But with all the support from the staff that at the high school and Board of Education that have given us all the help we need, these kids have done really well, and I think they've got a great season 1 coming up.
yeah, so some new things that they've changed with Season 1 is now we have 3 games that students can compete in. Last season, Season 0, we only had League of Legends. Now we have League of Legends, Smite, and Rocket League. And I'm happy to say that we do have a Smite team and hopefully a Rocket League coming out this season. Should be interesting to watch all our student competitors. So if you're just now joining us, make sure you go and hit that like button and subscribe button so you can keep up with our YouTube channel during the season.
So we are still waiting on the spectator delay to get everything going. We've got some good matchups. Looks like top lane is going to be very interesting. A Urgot Silas lane. I have not seen Cody play Silas, so I'm kind of excited to see how he deals with that, especially with Blake's Urgot, who is pretty strong. And then Nunu Jungle, that's always a good, solid pick. So I think Cameron's going to have his hands full with that one.
So if you didn't know, we're on a 2.5-minute spectator delay. So we're just about to join them. Like I said, they're 2.5 minutes ahead of us. So we're going to transition over here to the league match. Hopefully you can still hear us. We haven't lost you yet. Uh-oh. I hope that doesn't. Okay, we should have a picture back now. We're not going to have our live video streaming on the screen during the match, so at this point you should only hear our voice. You'll see the match. This is our loading screen. It typically takes just a minute or two to load, and then we'll be in on the action. So this is something we wanted to do last season. We've had to overcome so many technological barriers that we're just so fortunate to have the support from everybody, and now we're going to be game casting. Hopefully, going forward, if this works out, we can game cast our blue team every week, so you all can keep up with them, and you can see our journey through the season. And fingers crossed, have a successful postseason playoffs as well.
Yeah, I think, and we've got a really exciting match coming up. To see a Zed Vigar lane. Brendan has a very dangerous Zed, but the Vigar burst damage is scary, so that one could go either way, as well as the Caitlin Draven lane. Blitzcrank Spools can suck somebody right up under the tower and take them out. But a route that Morgana has can kill Caitlin in an instant, so I think it's going to be a pretty exciting matchup.
Yeah, Zed's a very powerful champion to select. He's one that you could pick up on really easy, but even against the toughest opponents, he still holds his ground. So a lot of good matchups here today. What's that? Okay. Jumped up all at once. All right, and we're in the match here. So if you've never watched one of these streams before, it sort of pans from action to action. The camera auto-adjusts to take you to the most exciting parts of the match. So it's going to be jumping around a lot, but you'll get to see the most exciting stuff. Now, how do we get the score up? Do you know? Is there a shortcut?
Oh, I have taken the corrected cam.
He said it was like Control W maybe, or Control something. No. Let's see.
Check Control W. Oh.
I'll go check. I'll be back.
Okay. All right, but it looks like the blue team may be going for an invade here. If they can catch Kill and blitzcrank out. There goes Cameron. He's getting engaged on, but the blue team is here to disengage. And not going to see a first blood here, most likely, but they did get a lot of poke off on them.
That's not it.
Okay, and we may see a successful invade from the blue team, and maybe even a kill here.
Nice hit. Blue team playing very aggressive here early on.
But it looks like they're going to pull it off, so it will most likely be pretty successful for them. It's always good to neutralize that jungle, especially on a new.
Well, the jungle is one of the most important parts of the map. You know, everybody thinks, oh, ADC or top lane is the most important, but jungle can really change the way the game's played.
Yeah, it's ADC, top lane, and mid are all very flashy roles, but the jungle is the one who keeps the vision, and whoever has the vision almost exclusively has a game. Looks like Morgana is pushing out hard early. Needs to be careful with the mana cost, though.
Oh, nice yank there by Dilly Bar. Jarrett's going to have to watch those moves.
Cameron coming in with some early pressure, and Brendan coming in to try to get this kill on Nunu.
Oh, they're about to get him with the first kill.
And first blood's coming out.
Blue team's also starting to get a gold advantage here with about a 500 gold lead right now. Inching towards that 1,000 gold lead. They are really starting to get some ground here.
Yeah, that first blood is vital early game to get that extra gold to boost you on up to snowball. And that is really going to slow their jungle down with that first blood.
You know, last season the blue team was able to come out so strong and so fast. We finished several matches under 30 minutes and actually had 2 matches finish in less than 20 minutes. So this blue team really knows how to come out strong, come out fast, and just obliterate their opponents. So this is a really exciting team to watch. So lots of farming right now. You know, a lot of people's trying to level up, trying to get some new moves, trying to get their Q and their W and their E leveled up so they can do these one-on-one battles and these team battles.
Got some good pushing coming in from Cameron from the jungle. It's going to force Vigar to back. And looks like it's taking Nunu away from their jungle to keep getting the minions to level up. So Nunu, if he's not careful, will be under-leveled for the early game.
So if you're just now joining us, welcome to Wolfgang Wolves Esports action here. We got a preseason inter-squad scrimmage between the blue team and the white team. Looks like we've got a 1-kill lead right now for the blue team and about a 1.3k gold lead with none of the towers taken yet, but looks like the blue team's definitely putting some pressure on top lane and bot lane right now.
With that gold lead, if they don't come back with that soon, next time they back those towers will probably start to fall.
You know, one of the biggest things with League of Legends is communication, and the blue team always does a great job with communicating with each other. Their shot caller, Cameron, does a great job of assigning roles and objectives to players and shouting out when they need help. And so I think that is a lot of their success from last season.
Yeah, and even from last season where he's in the jungle now, he can do that even more efficiently.
Ooh, lots of action down there. About to get Jay Breezy. Watch it there.
Yeah, that Blitzcrank Caitlin combo is scary if he's not careful. And it looks like Brendan may die here to tower damage.
Oh, got him. Gotta watch out for those towers, man. They'll get you.
Looks like Brendan got a little bit too carried away there, tower diving Blake this early on.
Hey, it happens. It's easy to get excited and jump right in there. So tough battle down low. Oh, almost got the yank there. Lucky break for him. I'm really excited to see how this white team pans out because, like I said earlier, we got a couple new members on the white team, and they bring some experience to the team and hopefully can have a successful season. Right now they're hanging in there with the blue team pretty well.
Yeah, Blake is holding his own against Cody in the top lane. Cody's very hard to fight against up there and hard to sustain. He may be at half health, but right now he is in a really good position.
And they've got that gold lead down to less than 1,000. Oh, Cameron with the slain. Awesome. Good job getting Logan there.
Yeah, it looks like Logan's going to have to get some more vision. Either he's going to need some help from top or bot lane to try to keep eyes on Cameron at all times because he's starting to get to a dangerous level.
Oh, this is not looking good for Blake.
Oh, Blake did get the kill on.
Ooh.
Oh. Double kill coming from Blake in the top lane. Way to save that tower dive. That gold lead down to 900 now, the 800 even. The white team is definitely trying to mount a comeback here early on.
Now this bot lane is still going back and forth between these players. They are not giving up their lane at all. Oh gosh, up at mid lane, Blake Hossey's I wish we could see the stats, man. Oh, there we go.
That can all. But okay, right now it looks like Cody and Blake are farming pretty evenly up in top lane, which again is surprising. Usually, Cody can harass well enough to keep his opponents out of the fight, but Blake is giving it to him.
Yes, he is. Oh, heck of a fight up in top lane between Blake Blackburn and Cody.
Oh, this could be dangerous for Cody. This gank is. They are coming for him. I do not know if he will make it out of this one.
Oh, man. With the stun, he is not getting out of this one. The second yank, and he is done for.
They used a lot to get him, but they definitely shut him down.
If you look at the distraction here, blue team just went and slain the dragon while they were up getting Cody. That's a typical flashy move there to go up and get that dragon while they're – that was awesome.
It was great communication on the blue team's part, knowing that Cody probably couldn't make it out, so to take advantage of that.
Well, slaying the dragon does give you an advantage. Ooh, nice job in mid lane.
And they even that trade back up.
Yes. But killing the dragon does give you a competitive advantage.
I think there are 5 different dragon types that do give you. I'm not sure which dragon they had slain there, but there are different buffs you can get from slaying the dragon.
With nobody in mid lane, Brendan's taking a good hit on that tower. Oh, here comes Logan to defend. So if you're just now joining us, welcome to Wolfgang Wolves Esports action, inter-squad action here. We're watching the blue team and the white team play each other. If you like us, please hit that like button, that subscribe button to keep up with us this season. Looks like right now we've got a 5-4 lead to the blue team with about a 2,000 gold lead for the blue team.
The white team are holding their own, though. They definitely are coming out strong here in the early game. Some good ganks from the jungle. Doesn't look like he's going to make it out of this one, though. But I don't think they can pick up the second kill on this. Oh, they're going for it.
I don't think you've watched the blue team much because that was a typical blue team move right there with the double kill. You know, the way they're able to come in and just work together to get those double kills, it still amazes me.
Let's check up on the farm situation and see how each player's doing here. Looks like Cody's starting to pull ahead in the top lane, and in the jungle it looks like Cameron's pulling ahead as well, and same with Brendan in mid, but Caitlin by far out farming Draven in the bottom lane. The white team's bot lane is doing well. And another good pull there from Blitzcrank.
Oh, and Jeremy's almost gone for it.
So close. Looks like another aggressive move from the blue team. Can they get him? And they.
Nice kill by Brendan there on Logan.
What a play. That's one good thing about Zed. You can tower dive and then pop right back out and walk away from every fight.
Oh, Dilly Bar's not looking good for him. Cody on a killing spree.
Looks like they may be able to take this mid tower with this to help from the minion.
Oh, and Cameron slain by Blake Blackburn. And mid tower is just about to fall.
And Cody coming in. Can he get the second kill? Oh, man, they shut him down right under the tower. Vigar's squishy, and it's tempting to go in, but with that Urgot there, it's a hard tower dive.
Blake Halsey coming out with some impressive moves here. You know, Blake wasn't on the team last season, so it's really exciting to see how well he performs.
And it looks like this Jay Breezy got out, but he had to use a flash. It was a dangerous situation he was in, but he maneuvered his way around it.
You know, now that the turrets have fallen, the game does take a little bit of a shift here because it's easier to take these towers. You know, the first 12 or 13 minutes, it's a lot tougher to get those towers early on with those plates. So now we should start to see some of these towers start to fall, especially that mid tower where it's barely hanging on right now.
We are creeping up on 15 minutes into the match, and the blue team is taking a 3-kill advantage, and it looks like they may. Brendan goes down again to the tower. But it looks like the blue team is taking a 4.1, 4.2 K gold lead right now, which is really good early on. It will be hard to stop 4,000 gold this early in the game. But the white team is holding its own. The blue team usually takes more than one tower by the 15-minute mark.
It's like Cameron just got that dragon down in towards bot lane.
So this is shaping up to be a really good match.
I have to brag on Cameron. He always has a great spatial awareness of the dragon and the baron and when to call for it. Many times they'll hold off on going baron until the opportune time to get in there and take advantage of its bonuses. And I believe that mid tower, is it still?
Mid tower has fallen, so it is a 1-0 tower lead.
All right. I'll go back. Is the next one? Yeah.
In bot lane, we are still seeing some good fighting go on. Those teams are just going back and forth.
Ooh, the worst player coming in with some awesome moves there, shutting down Bad Boy.
Ooh, can they pick up this second kill here? And bot lane action is going down. That gank from mid, they got out though.
That tower protects them though. They're making a huge push down bot lane. Once they get all these minions, they're going to have a chance to take that tower.
Freddie. Cody pushed his luck there.
Yeah, playing a little too aggressive.
Luckily, the Y team did not get credit for that kill, but that is hard to go down for that many seconds. A good route there from Morgana, but it cost him.
Nice job, Blake Halsey, with the kill on Jeremy there.
Does look like the top tower is going to fall, so we are at a 2-0 tower lead right now. The Y team is going to have to start trying to push a couple lanes.
And seeing Dilly Bar there, that's another one of our new players, Dylan Prophet. He's shown some skills early on in our early practices, so that's going to be exciting to see him perform on the hot team this season.
Oh, and from Cameron, the aggressive play, but it pays off.
Cameron's movement around the map is superb today. From getting that top tower a minute ago to getting those dragons, he is really feeling it today.
Yeah, that Yasuo jungle, it just seems like he is everywhere at once. That lead now increasing to 5,000 gold, so the Y team starting to fall off a little bit, but playing good defense right now.
Yes, if you're just now joining us, you're watching Wolfe County Wolves Esports action, inter-squad challenge scrimmage between the blue team and the white team. If you like this channel, make sure you like it and subscribe to us so you can follow us all season long.
And the jungle's coming back together here in the blue jungle. It may have been...
Ooh.
This does not look good.
Oh.
He can channel the ult, did some damage, but it just wasn't enough.
Cameron on a killing spree right now. Really showing this white team how it's done. And you gotta hand it to this bot lane, man. Dylan Prophet and Matt is really defending that bot lane. Incredible.
Yeah, they've gotten several ganks from the mid and top laners and the jungle, and they are still holding that tower. So, especially with some help from those blitzcrank pulls, those hurt a lot if they land.
We've had several scrimmages between the blue and white team last season and already once or twice this season off stream. And I have to say the white team is really stepping up their game today. Ooh, Cameron coming in on bot lane.
The tower dive. Can he get the kill?
On a rampage. Double kill.
Double kill under the tower. That is what happens when a Yasuo gets fed. He seemingly can do anything he wants to.
And as that gold lead continues to rise, it's going to be that much harder for the white team to come back.
Yep, we now see the effect of that. They've been up a couple thousand golds for the last few minutes, and that kill lead has just increased, and that is just because they got ahead in the gold lead and got better items.
Another red turret to Stroud. Another red turret destroyed.
We see Nunu fall, and it looks like it may turn out to be a triple kill for the blue team. It had a 3-1 trade still going. Can we see the white team almost pulled out the second kill, but the 3-for-1 trade there on the blue team on that mid tower. Looks like we're going to see blue team get this other dragon. White team is on the defense right now, so they're taking every advantage they can.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they went up for the Baron here pretty soon as well. Cameron loves getting that Baron, getting those buffs.
Yeah, and once they get that Baron, they could very well end the game right there.
Especially with their, 7K, almost 8,000 gold lead. They've got 18 kills to the white team's 9, so impressive game so far. And that mid tower is about to fall. You're right, Will. With one more big push, they may be able to push to win here in just a few more minutes. Cameron continuing to level up and just really take advantage of his character this match.
Just walking through the jungle and taking every camp without any problem. It looks like they're about to squad back up here and try to make another mid push here pretty soon. Or they could try to go Baron.
That looks like Cameron's directing them to go to Baron here, perhaps. Yeah, they are definitely going Baron. Let's see how quickly they can take this.
Looks like the white team knows that they may be going for it, but they're sticking into mid lane. They really cannot contest right now with the entire blue team at full
And they
health.
have just got the Baron, which should give them the edge here to push through and get that mid lane.
And Blake put down a lot of good damage. Let's see if the white team can come take advantage of that.
Dominating performance by the blue team here. Shut down the white team, man. They didn't stand a chance there.
That Baron buff is just too much to go against right now for the white team.
Everybody in the white team is wiped out now. Let's see if they can take advantage of this.
We have an ace. It looks like they might be able to get to the inhibitor of the mid lane.
It's all about timing at this point as well, because when you get killed, you have to sit out of the match for so long. So let's see if they can get it in time.
It looks like they have 20 seconds until the entire white team is back up. They can definitely take this tower and maybe even some of the inhibitor.
Another turret destroyed.
And yes, the white team knowing they cannot face the blue team without the entire team out there, so they are waiting back. So they lose the inhibitor, and it looks like the blue team might even engage in a fight here if they feel like they can handle them.
The blue team's confidence has to be really high right now.
Yeah, it looks like they are going back out to farm and push other lanes, which is a smart thing to do right now. If they can get pressure on all 3 lanes, the white team it will be hard to defend and take on 5 very strong members from the blue team.
The white team did a good job pushing the blue team back right there. Although I don't know if it's going to last for very long because they've lost a lot of ground already, and it's extremely hard to come back when you're pushed back into your base like this.
It is. You cannot farm minions as well. You can't go out into the jungle and get the vision you need. And once you but they did get Cameron on that tower dive. He overextended, and they took advantage of it. But it looks like...
Ooh, what a yank there. Freddy Krueger with the slain on Logan.
And it looks like they're going to take this tower and maybe try to take out a couple more members of the white team here.
Another tower down. That's one more closer to the victory.
And they get Draven and Morgana. That's a strong top lane from Blake. Urgot, the longer you go, the scarier he gets. And Blake is getting tanky, and he can do a lot of damage. But we see Caitlyn get caught out by the Zed. That is a hard fight right there for Caitlyn to win.
You really start to see the advantages of that gold lead here in game because the blue team has about 11,000 gold lead.
Oh, can Cody? Oh, Cody got out of the Blitzcrank pool. That may be enough to save him, but it's going to be a close one for him.
Ginger Blake, man. Blake Blackburn is on a killing spree, doing an awesome job tonight.
Okay, let's see here. It looks like the white team is trying to get here to defend for the next push from the blue. Once they all get back up, the blue team will most likely be trying to make that final push into the nexus. One good team fight from the blue team could mean a victory right here. Looks like Draven and Yasuo are going in, and they are dishing out the damage.
Another red turret destroyed.
But Yasuo goes down, and Draven may not make it out of this.
Jay Breezy on the run. Nice double kill.
Some great defense from the white team here. Even with that 10,000 gold deficit, they are giving it to the blue team. The blue team, however, taking advantage from all the focus on their other members to split push right there and get that bottom tower.
They look like they're grouping up, getting ready to make a final push here, push to win, because they definitely have the ability to.
And this dragon coming from Cody, trying to get that final buff for them to get that last advantage they need to take them out.
If you're just now joining us, we're watching Wolfe County Wolves Esports action, inter-squad scrimmage between the blue team and the white team. So if you want to follow along this season, make sure you like and subscribe this video.
And we see Cody taking that final dragon. They are very close to being completely buffed out from the dragons.
They are bunched up down towards bot lane. They are coming up towards mid lane now.
It looks like they are about to mount that final attack that they need to push through. Let's see. The white team does have some vision, so they know that the blue team is about to engage.
We've got one heck of a team fight going on here.
We see Morgana coming in, and we just see the white team get destroyed there. The seamless work from the blue team, and Cody right there getting the quadra kill. Can he pull off the penta?
Pentakill! Wow, that is impressive.
That is
coming from senior Cody Sargent with a pentakill.
Great way to end the match there. The blue team just all coming together right there, and Cody coming through with all the damage they needed to win.
All right, so we're going to go back here and let's see. Wow, we are joined here by Cody Sargent, a.k.a. Freedy Kruger. Is that how you say your name?
Freedy.
So, awesome game there, Cody. You ended the game with a pentakill.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Unexpected.
Unexpected? Well,
Just took a butt crank out and it killed 4 people.
So, what do you think about this upcoming season?
It's going to be a lot better than the last one. Even though we went 12 on regular season. I think tournament-wise it'll be really good.
We had a really great season, and you know, we came up a little short there at the end. You know, semifinalists is nothing to be ashamed of. We're so proud of you and the team, but yeah, we'd love to bring that state championship trophy home this year.
Yeah, I feel a lot more chemistry in this team.
Oh yeah,
for this season.
So we are going to end it here. Let's go back. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's analyze some stats here. Mr. Hurst, if you want to come back in here, and we can look here at these stats. Impressive numbers. You know, Cody went 12-7 this match, and Cameron, the worst player, went 10-4.
And 16 assists there from Cameron, and that is just telling of a good jungler. You can see that he participated in 26 of the team's 32 kills. That's great jungle and teamwork there coming from Cameron. Then we have Then we have Brendan Mid going 6-2 and 6. That was a good matchup. Zed's pretty good against Vigar, but Vigar did put up a good fight against him. And the bot lane they were a little bit behind in farm, but they did come through with the kills, going 4-2 and 6 and 0-3 and 13.
Looking ahead at the white team, really proud of all these kids, of course, but Blake Blackburn coming in with 8-5, awesome job. Both teams. So.
Yeah, and Blake coming through with those kills against Cody, it's hard to shut him down on the top lane. In early game, he did a great job, but once they got rolling and started roaming, Cody was just too strong to control.
All right. Well, Mr. Hurst, we're going to wrap things up here. So if you liked our video, subscribe and follow Wolfe County Wolves Esports this season. We'll be bringing more matches, more scrimmage matches, and then our first official match is in 3 weeks. So we can't wait till then. So any final thoughts?
Just stay tuned. It's going to be a great season.
All right. Thank you for joining us.